Hello, for those of you watching looking for a plant video, one of those will be coming up soon. But in the meantime, this is my final computer project in Computer Science 2350 for my professor. So I wanted to start with what I wanted to do. There's already a loop that was involved, and so in the directions it said if there was a loop involved, then adjust some other elements of the program. So what I did was I started with changing motor on then off to motor on then off with speed to allow for some of these changes that I made. I started by changing the delay time from 50 milliseconds to 125, so I increased it by 150% there. Sorry, I'm trying to read a little bit about what I did versus and also video here. The on speed went from 200 to 250. The max is 255. So I kind of wanted to max out the speed at which it would turn. The max is 255, and it was spinning, and then it was a delay. Let me stop the simulation here. It was spinning kind of slowly, kind of stopped for a bit. It was, in my opinion, a little bit boring. I kind of wanted to make it run like it was going to burn out, which may not be the best thing, but I found it interesting. And the on time from 2500 milliseconds to 3750. So I increased that by 50% just to have more time on. And the off speed was also much faster from 200 to 250, so that increased by 25%. Also, the off time went from 1,000 to 100, right? So I decreased that by 90%. So I really had no time off, just mostly on, running as fast as it can, and just seeing like how fast it would spin and how much time. I guess you can't really burn out a virtual motor, but that was sort of my idea, is to kind of run it, at its highest capacity. So starting the simulation here. Might be hard to see on this video, but it is running at a higher RPM, and you can barely see any delay in it. That was sort of my idea in doing that, to be able to adjust those variables so it would run faster and delay shorter. So those were the variables I was kind of given, and I didn't mess around with the deceleration for the analog rate. Just mess around with the digital rate. I didn't want to change like 7 variables in the code. One, for error purposes, and two, it just, I feel like you don't really see all the changes if you make so many at once. So, that's pretty much it. It's wired up the same. There was no need to change anything here. And it was running perfectly well the way that I kind of changed it, so I wanted to keep it that way. That's pretty much it as far as the upgraded Arduino project. It was spin motor spin, and yes, the motor is spinning nearly as fast as it will according to the code. So hope you enjoyed this. So used to making YouTube videos and making an outro, but that is about it for my my upgraded project, and we'll upload this to YouTube.